Yo, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy DavidBWylin. I'm back again with another reaction. We got missing boy found by unexpected hero. If you get right into this, see what I'm about. Make sure everyone likes up all that good stuff, man. Let's get it.
That's where I saw him last, like right there, literally in 2 seconds.
Okay.
And he does play right here, but he knows not to go in the woods. But if I'm not with him, he might. That's the trail that I saw him go down.
I'm not that far. You'd be surprised.
He's our only son, so he's our world. Oh no.
A Florida mom's most unspeakable fears come to life when her 3-year-old son goes missing in the treacherous woods behind their house. Police must use all of their manpower, tools, and training if they're to overcome the daunting odds. But if it seems that all hope is lost on this tragic morning, maybe a vigilant neighbor and diligent officers can save the day.
And you said, back?
Yeah.
Come on, this way.
Police in DeLand, Florida spring into action when a desperate woman calls 911 to report that her 3-year-old son has vanished into the woods behind her house.
Oh, there's a ton of woods back here. Let's hope he ended up in like a neighbor's backyard.
There's a lot of people out on the street, though. I would hope that if, a person saw a 3-year-old by himself walking around.
That would be a welcome outcome because the Florida woods harbor a number of threats, including rattlesnakes, other venomous snakes, wild hogs, and even bears. For a child this young, even the landscape itself can turn hostile very quickly. At the residence, responding officers with the DeLand Police Department conduct a thorough search of the home, hoping to bring this crisis to a successful end as soon as possible.
Jess, don't you?
Just start looking around.
Say your worst fears were realized. What is the worst thing that could happen?
You're in all the closets and stuff.
As the initial sweep of the house winds down with no encouraging results, Jennifer's distress grows by the moment.
I know he's your dog gonna be. They're running code. They're going as fast as they can. But that dog is very good.
I need him here immediately because
I know.
he's only 3.
Has he ever done this before?
No.
Okay. Do you have a picture of him?
Yeah.
Probably I can send it out.
Damn.
And everything.
There's a video.
Okay. Let me just take a picture.
Police officers are streaming into the area. A search helicopter is en route, and the K-9 unit is on the way. Still, a lot can go wrong in just a few minutes, and a note of panic creeps into Jennifer's voice as she relates the story of what happened.
Slowly opened the cat. She didn't have any food this morning. So I let her in, and I watched Kaden walk in the yard. I watched him down by the sand pit. It was less than 20 seconds, and he was gone. He had this cat with him. I don't know. I cannot find him. I called 911 right here. They have a dog coming this month.
Ma'am, just try to come over here, okay?
Several new officers arrive at the scene, and more are on the way. This is an all-hands-on-deck emergency.
It's crazy,
So the last
man.
place was just out back here?
Down here by the woods. I guess he likes the woods, but we're just trying to keep her off the track
Did we
because
yell for him and all that? Yeah,
that's
she
what
did.
Mom
She was.
did. Yeah. She's been down. She's been up and down.
Jennifer is at her wit's end, making it even more crucial for police to keep their cool.
Quinn's trying to keep Mom off the track right now because she's. I don't blame her. I mean, she's 3.
Oh, yeah, I'd be...
Yeah. Mickey Mouse shirt, blue pants, came across. Got a tablet with them. He's 3. Hayden.
We need this dog.
I think he's here.
The K-9 unit has arrived, and the police now have an important new ally in the search for the missing boy.
You would have her get, like, maybe some blanket, pillow, like... All right, Bubbles. Time to make that money. Time to make that money, Bubbles.
Before the dog Midnight can begin the search, he must familiarize himself with Caden's specific scent.
Never seen midnight work.
Corporal Clark gets his dog focused on the mission with a check command STOPA, meaning track.
So, we're going to stay here, okay? So while the dog works.
That's where I saw him last, like right there, literally in 2 seconds.
Okay.
And he does play right here, but he knows not to go in the woods. But if I'm not with him, he might. That's
Okay.
the trail that I saw him go down.
I got you.
But if there's no water.
So, you let a 3-year-old play outside by himself? Well, I'm confused because you say he was there no longer than 20 seconds, but then all of a sudden he disappeared. How is that if you were right there? Like, it's crazy to me, bro.
Here that I know of.
Okay.
You know if there's any water over here?
I do not know. But we got our helicopter up, we got our track dog.
The search is in full swing, but Jennifer's knowledge of the wooded landscape may not be entirely accurate.
There's a bunch of water down there, Cav. There's a bunch of water down there.
The presence of water adds an undeniable layer of danger to the situation.
For real.
And not just due to the unique threat of alligators. Nearly 1,000 children drown every year in the U.S., and more than half of them are under the age of 4. Even with these distressing statistics at hand, the mission remains the same.
Go back.
As Midnight does his best to sniff out the right track,
Tired of beer that's just too bland? Not a problem anymore! Introducing...
police continue to canvass the area and speak to neighbors.
Yeah. If you go ahead and sit down, man.
No, it's taking everything in me not to go over there.
I got you. If you like to sit down.
Stand right out here.
Okay. You want to sit down right here, though, ma'am? So you don't.
Oh, so it's right here. Sorry. I'm not gonna pass out like that, but I'm very like.
I got you.
He has his tablet with him, so he's engulfed in his room. That's how it happened.
Gotcha.
He never comes out here with his tablet. He's not allowed, but he's literally putting groceries away. I feel like it's because he had his tablet.
Okay, that makes sense. She wasn't watching him. She was putting groceries away and he slipped out or left the house and he just had all that time to wander off.
Looking at the screen,
That's
and he
crazy.
walked. I didn't find his tablet.
Alright, so the good news is cameras didn't capture him going to the front, so yes.
No, that door was
For
not
sure.
be able to be open, and he knows not to go on this side of the house. That's why he's back here.
Okay.
The fact that Caden is almost certainly in the woods may stretch the definition of good news, and that becomes more apparent when Midnight begins to falter in his search.
No, I think he just... I think he lost. Let's begin.
The dog will need a fresh start, but back at the house, Jennifer sees something that gives her hope.
I could have sworn I just saw something over there.
By any chance, are you guys walking back towards the residence?
Kaden!
10-9? Okay, because we saw something walk past, but
I could
don't know if
have
it's you
blurred.
guys.
I don't know. Nothing?
He's still working.
The officer assures Jennifer that the search is still ongoing, but the dog's unsuccessful first effort is not an encouraging sign. In another area of the woods, police come across an ominous sight.
Oh no. There's like a shed over there. You want me to check it out?
Like an animated shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Back at the house, Midnight reacquaints himself with the child's scent before giving the search another go.
Hey. Hey.
No, that should be good. Are you going to go on your community page?
Yeah.
Let everybody know. I see the neighbors are walking around now.
The search for Caden has grown into a local event, with many people pitching in to help. Still, the police department's best hope remains with Midnight.
Good. That's your boy. That's your boy.
Midnight is working hard under difficult conditions, but he eventually comes to an impasse, and it seems the trail has gone cold once again.
They're still looking. They're in the bag with the food and all that. He has his tablet with him. It comes out his tablet.
Jennifer's decision to immediately call for help was undoubtedly the right move, and the police are determined not to leave any stone unturned.
Yeah, we copy. We're at the church right over here, which is directly north of it.
With Midnight tirelessly searching the woods, the cops spare no effort in looking everywhere else. Unfortunately, there's still no sign of Caden, and the officers keep finding things that make the situation worse.
Yeah, the whole property's lined with barbed wire.
Meanwhile, the officers with Midnight begin to lose faith in their trusted tracker.
I know. Oh no, he's on. This Forte's dope.
No, I got you. No, I know he finds people, but I'm just saying, just if we want to get corrections dogs out here, the manufacturers.
It might be
Do
better.
you have a connection? You want me to go through dispatch?
I don't have a connection with them.
502 Central.
Are you looking for more in this world? Are you ready for something bigger than we?
Come on, dude, stop wrapping up. You're gonna frustrate me, and then you're gonna get frustrated. Where's he at?
Did we overtake your dog and mess him up? Oh, he found it again. This is strange.
Windows of hope are beginning to close, but it's clear listening to Jennifer talking to a neighbor that she's not giving up the fight.
He was gone. Gone. I was screaming his name, and there's trails back there. I went down the trail. There's a trail that intersects, and there's people over here. I don't know what backs up over here. This all has happened in the less than 15. I don't want to hear that he's lost. I just want to still be found.
He couldn't have walked that far. There's only 3.
You'd be surprised. I mean, they got a lot of energy.
Back at the house, Jennifer seizes on a hideous possibility.
Hey, miss, do you think you could peek over in that pool? Can you look to see? See the pool? Can you just look over, see the pool? Make sure nothing's in the pool? Okay. Okay.
It is a moment of relief, but it doesn't answer Jennifer's most important question. Where is her son? However, the officer with her has heard something over the radio that could change the direction of this agonizing day.
Okay, cool. So they're out with a neighbor. They said about 4 or 5 minutes ago she's heard a little kid crying in the woods. So they're checking right now.
Bro, that would be scary to hear, bro. Hearing a little kid crying in the woods would be like, I don't know. You hear that type stuff in like horror movies and stuff like that. So just to hear that in real life, I feel like they probably would. Most people wouldn't approach that. I'm not gonna lie. They should call 911 or something, but I don't think they're gonna just go out and approach that because that's creepy for real.
So it's a good thing. He's there. No problem. I'm trying to keep you updated. So you can...
He's our only son, so he's our world.
I gotcha. I completely understand.
Everything in my life, my husband.
The neighbor who reported the sounds actually cautions officers that it might have been cats. Even so, in a search with very few leads, her story is the best thing they have to work with.
Right here, just put it back down the side.
And you said, I'm back?
Yep.
Come on, this way. Hey. Okay.
You hear it? That's crazy though, man. That kid was wandering off like that.
Hey. Come here, buddy. Where you at? Five, 10, and 11 Central. I got him.
A very close coworker of mine. Her 3-year-old daughter.
Guess what?
You know her.
Guess what?
Mhm.
We found him.
It
found him.
just haunts me. Where is it? Where?
What was that? I'm sorry. I was listening.
Yeah. You're saying, guess what? I was like, oh, you know.
No. I'm sorry. I was just trying to give you good news for a second.
Yeah, so it's like always a fear of mine. Because we had to go to the funeral and she died because there was no retention pond. And it was just like, of all the million places for her to get out, she went right to a retention pond and drowned. 3 years old.
Gotcha.
This happened less than 5 years ago, so it's just, I know not to mess around with that. Always keep my eye on
That's
it.
crazy.
Right.
You know,
We found him though.
Thank you so much. Until I
Would you like to sit down now?
No,
Take a little
until I
take.
see him, until I see him in my arms.
Right.
Like,
I gotcha.
Jennifer has been trapped in a nightmare of worst-case scenarios from the moment she lost sight of her son. But the biggest problem Caden has right now is the incessant licking of a very excited search dog.
Come here, buddy. Come on, I'm gonna take you home. I'm gonna take you home, okay? Come on. Good night, found him.
Hey, buddy. Your blanket?
Come on.
Hey, buddy.
Good job, buddy. Good job, Midnight. Good job, Bubba.
Good job. Come here. We're gonna take your mom. We're gonna take your mom, okay? Here, wrap the dog with.
Here, Bubba. Midnight here. Midnight here. Midnight here. Midnight here. Good boy. Good boy, buddy. Good boy. Good boy, Bubba.
He had a tablet with him. He was holding on to that tablet for dear life.
The neighbor's
man.
information turned the tide, and now the good news spreads.
they found him. Oh, thank God. Here, but until I see him, I don't know. But okay, told me they found him. Thank God. Thank you so much. Thank you for hugging. Yes, I was gonna say.
Mom and child are finally reunited.
No.
God bless
This is the good part of the job.
Yeah. Yeah.
We find kids that get lost, and we help mom. The neighborhood loves us.
I salute that. That's what's up. Like,
Oh, that's a good boy. Good job. Good job.
There will likely be many takeaways from
hey man, I'll take that dog to Starbucks and get him the pup cup, man.
this long
He deserves
day.
it.
But for now, it's enough that the mom, child, and police enjoy this singular moment of triumph.
You okay, buddy?
Literally 2 seconds.
Okay. You want to see his dog?
Did my doggy lick you too much?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He licked you a lot.
You want to get a picture with your dog and him? Is it okay with you, Mom?
Yeah.
Can I take a picture with you with my
These
dog?
are the things we're going to remember our whole career. This is it.
That's what's up. I respect that, bro.
streets.
That's a crazy moment right here,
Lots.
man.
Lots.
It's German.
Mom.
Yeah.
I think that's all Midnight's gonna give us.
Midnight can have it.
That's not yours. Hey, house.
Midnight may not get away with the boy's stuffed animal, but he won't leave the scene unrewarded.
Daddy, thank you for treats. You get the treats for being the big boys. These are the good boys. There you go, Bubba's.
Oh, that's a good dog.
6 weeks later, the DeLand police chief recognized Officer Clark, K-9 Midnight, and 3 other officers with the life-saving award for their work on this day.
That's what's up.
However, unfortunately, the neighbor who gave vital information was not recognized.
Shopify Point of Sale makes it easy to start and grow your retail business.
I mean,
all backed by the world's most powerful.
Maybe also she didn't want to be recognized and she don't want to, want the credit for that, maybe. But she definitely deserves something as well. She the one that heard the cries, so she deserves a little bit of recognition. But at the end of the day, luckily the boy was found, unharmed, safe, able to return to his mom. And shout out to the dog. Shout out to the officer. Shout out to everybody that went on a search. The helicopters, everybody that went on a search for the little boy. Because, like they said, a 3-year-old could get into a lot of stuff, bro. It's just what it is. That's what kids do. Kids, they are adventurous. At that point, they just going out. They see this, they get distracted by this, and then boom, boom, boom. Like anything could have happened. So luckily, the boy was found safe. And I respect that, man. Like I said, shout out to all the officers and everybody that was involved to help find that little boy. Especially the K-9, bro. Shout out to the dog, for real, bro. Like I said, give him a pup cup, man. A big bone. Like, he deserved that. But anyway, that's the end of that. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. Make sure everyone to like, sub, new, turn on post notifications, all that good stuff, man. It's your boy, DavidBWylin. And I'm out, bro.